My girlfriend bragged, "I've been writing a blog about how pathetic you are. 10K readers love it." I said, "Impressive numbers." Then her boss Googled her pen name during her promotion review. She was escorted out by security. I, 32 male, discovered my girlfriend Brooke's 29 little side project 3 weeks ago during what should have been a normal Thursday night. We'd been together for 2 years, living together for 6 months. She was tipsy from book club wine and feeling chatty. "You know what's hilarious?" She giggled, sprawled on our couch. "I'm basically famous online and you have no idea." I looked up from my laptop. "What do you mean?" She pulled out her phone, waving it around. My blog, Dating Down, A Girl's Guide to Surviving Mediocrity. 10K subscribers eat up every word I write about dating a boring IT guy who thinks craft beer is a personality trait. My stomach dropped, but I kept my face neutral. That's impressive numbers, right? Yesterday's post about how you all fatize your video games got 500 comments. People love how pathetic you are. Like, "Damon, sweetie, you wore the same hoodie 3 days in a row." Content gold. She showed me her phone screen. There it was. A slick-looking blog with her face obscured in the header photo. The pen name, Brooklyn Writes, across the top. The latest post title, "He made me watch him build a computer for our anniversary." "Ha," I said, "creative." She kissed my cheek. "Don't worry, babe, nobody knows it's you." I changed details. "Like I said, you're an accountant instead of IT. And I called you Dylan instead of Damon." That night, after she passed out, I read every single post. 2 years of content. Some highlights. His idea of romance. A Costco run. He cried during Pixar movies but can't say "I love you." Why I fake it. A mathematical proof. Meeting his parents. Beige people in a beige house. He owns 73 identical black t-shirts. The comments were worse. Hundreds of people calling me, "Sorry, Dylan. A man-child. A loser." Telling her she deserved better. She responded to many of them. Agreeing. Laughing along. Adding more hilarious details about my apparently pathetic existence. But here's the kicker. She'd been monetizing it. Ads. Sponsored posts. Even merchandise. She was making around $2K a month talking shit about me while I was paying 70% of our rent because she was building her career at her marketing firm. I didn't confront her. Didn't say a word. Just screenshotted everything and started planning. Update 1. Y'all asked what I did next. Well, Brooke was up for a huge promotion at her company. Senior Creative Director. She'd been prepping for weeks. Practicing her presentation about authentic brand storytelling. And connecting with audiences through vulnerability. The timing was perfect. C. Brooke made one crucial mistake. Her blog's about page linked to her professional portfolio. Her real name. Her LinkedIn. Everything. She thought she was networking. Building her brand. She was actually leaving a digital trail a toddler could follow. 3 days after discovering the blog, she had her final promotion interview. That morning, she was bouncing off the walls. "Garrett loves my work," she said, adjusting her blazer. "He said I have a unique voice and understand modern audience engagement. This promotion is mine." "Good luck," I said, sipping my coffee from my apparently pathetic Star Wars mug. "Luck. Please. I've got this. Maybe when I'm making 6 figures, we can finally move somewhere that doesn't smell like your gaming setup." She left. I opened my laptop. I'd created a simple anonymous email. Nothing dramatic. Just, "You might want to Google, Brooklyn Writes before making any promotion decisions. Sincerely, a concerned observer." Sent it to Garrett, the CMO, and for good measure, their HR director, Patricia. Then I waited. Brooke texted me at 10 a.m., interview starting. 11 a.m., weird they postponed to 2 p.m. 2:30 p.m., WTF something strange is happening. 3 p.m., nothing. 4 p.m., nothing. She came home at 6 p.m. Her face was blotchy, makeup smeared. She walked past me without a word and locked herself in the bedroom. An hour later, she emerged. Someone sent my blog to my boss. Oh, I didn't look up for my game. They printed out posts. Garrett had them highlighted. The one where I called him a human LinkedIn post who thinks synergy is foreplay. The one about Patricia's wine mom energy ruining the vibe. The entire series about how our client presentations are corporate theater for brain-dead boomers. That's rough. She stared at me. That's rough. I got fired, Damon. They had security escort me out. Why would they fire you for a blog? Because I violated their social media policy and defamed the company and apparently created a hostile work environment by writing about my coworkers. But you said nobody knew it was you. She threw a pillow at me. I had my portfolio linked. Oh, that seems like an oversight. The next 3 hours were peak Brooke. She cycled through denial. This is illegal. Anger. Someone stalked me. This is harassment. Bargaining. Maybe if I apologize. And depression. My career is over. Never quite made it to acceptance though. Who would do this? She wailed. I shrugged. Maybe someone who didn't like being called pathetic. She froze. You. Me. I don't even know what a blog is. I'm too busy alphabetizing video games, remember? Update 2. The entitlement spiral was immediate. Day 1 post-firing. Brooke decided this was actually my fault for not being supportive enough. If you were more interesting, I wouldn't have needed to write the blog for creative outlet. She screamed while rage packing her work clothes. You drove me to this. I drove you to write that my dick looks like sad lowercase letter I. It's called creative expression. Day 2. She tried to get her job back. Sent Garrett a 10-page email about how the blog was satire and performance art and actually showed her creative range. He responded with a cease and desist letter because she'd mentioned proprietary client information in several posts. That's when she pivoted to blaming her followers. Those stupid readers encouraged me. She ranted. Wine drunk at 2 p.m. They kept asking for more content. It's their fault for making it popular. Day 3. The blog started getting attention for all the wrong reasons. Someone on Twitter found it and connected the dots to her LinkedIn. The thread went semi-viral. Marketing expert loses job after secret blog mocking boyfriend and bosses discovered. The comments were brutal but honest. She really thought she was the main character. Wow. Imagine fumbling your whole career for $2 a month. The boyfriend sounds normal. She sounds exhausting. Brooke spent the entire day reporting tweets for harassment and doxing even though all the information was literally on her public blog. Day 4. Her friends started finding out. Her best friend Tessa called. Brooke, is this blog real? It's creative nonfiction. You wrote that I dress like a suburban mom who gave up. I'm mentioned by name. Tessa, don't be so sensitive. Her sister found it next. Then her mom, who was particularly upset about the post titled Holiday Trauma Surviving His Trump-Supporting Parents. Plot twist, my parents are apolitical and just really into gardening. Day 5. The apartment hunt began. Turns out, without a job and with a fresh firing for cause, nobody wanted to rent to her. She asked me to co-sign. Are you insane? I laughed. We're partners. You're supposed to support me. According to your blog, we're not partners. I'm practice for when someone better comes along. That was character development. Day 6. She started a GoFundMe. Help a creative professional censored for her art. It raised $37. She shared it to the blog's Facebook page and her own followers roasted her. Girl, you played yourself. Maybe don't bite the hand that houses you. Team Dylan, honestly. Day 7. Her dad called me. Jerome was always a straight shooter. Damon, I read the blog. Yeah. You handling this okay? I'm good, Jerome. Good, she's moving back home. Also, I wanted to apologize. We raised her better than this. You seem like a decent guy. You deserve better. Thanks, Jerome. Also, you don't have 73 black t-shirts. I've seen your wardrobe. It's like 20 tops. Update 3. Brooke moved out yesterday, but not before the most unhinged week of my life. Remember how she monetized the blog? Well, turns out she had contracts with several brands for sponsored content. When the blog went dark, she panic deleted it after the Twitter thread. She breached those contracts. 3 companies wanted their money back. One was threatening legal action. "This is your fault," she screamed, throwing her ring light into a box. "You ruined my income stream." Your income stream was calling me pathetic. It was sustainable content. But the best part? She tried to flip the narrative. Posted on her personal Instagram about being a victim of cancel culture and how her art was misunderstood. She actually wrote, "My vulnerability and honesty about modern relationships threaten people who prefer comfortable lives." The comments did not go how she expected. Her cousin. "Brooke, you literally called your boyfriend pathetic for having hobbies." Her college roommate. "Girl, this isn't cancel culture. It's consequences." Her yoga instructor. "Maybe journal privately next time." Then came the dating apps incident. Day 8. She remade her profiles while still living in my apartment. I know because she did a photo shoot in our living room using my ring light she claimed was too cheap in her blog. Her new bio. Creative professional. Writer. Authentically myself. No boring guys please. She matched with some finance bro named Kurt within hours. Brought him over the same day. To my apartment. While I was working from home. "This is Kurt," she announced. "He has a boat." Kurt looked uncomfortable. "Should I come back later?" "No. Damon was just leaving." "I live here." "You're moving out tomorrow." "Don't be petty." Kurt left. Quickly. Day 9. She tried to take my TV. "I need it for my new place." "You called it compensation for his personality in post 47. I was building narrative." "Build it without my TV." She then tried to take my coffee maker. We shared it. My Nintendo Switch. I played Animal Crossing once. My cat. He likes me better. The cat, Mr. Whiskers, hid under the bed until she left. Day 10. Moving day. Her dad showed up with a U-Haul. Jerome looked tired. While loading boxes he pulled me aside. Found more of the blog cached online. The things she wrote. "I'm embarrassed. It's not your fault." She wrote that we raised a mediocre man who peaked in high school. "You graduated summa cum laude. You run a whole IT department. What the hell is wrong with her?" Before leaving, Brooke had one final meltdown. "You know what? You are pathetic. Living your boring life with your stupid routines and your dumb hobbies. I was the best thing that ever happened to you. According to your blog, you were settling for less than bare minimum. So which is it?" She grabbed the last box. "Have fun dying alone with your alphabetized games. They're organized by genre. Then alphabetically. You never got that right in 127 posts." Jerome mouthed sorry as they left. Final update. So here's where we're at now. Brooke is living with her parents, working part-time at her mom's friend's boutique. She makes $15 an hour folding scarves. Her Instagram is now private after she posted about rebuilding after trauma and got ratioed by people with screenshots of her blog posts calling retail workers NPCs in the capitalist machine. She tried to start a new blog, Rising from Ashes. A Phoenix story. It has 17 subscribers. Most comments are people asking if she's the pathetic boyfriend girl. Last week, she sent me a long text at 2 a.m. "I've been thinking, maybe we could work through this. Relationships need forgiveness. You obviously still love me or you wouldn't have cared about the blog. I'm willing to give us another chance." I replied, "No thanks. Too pathetic for you, remember?" She sent 23 more texts. Highlights include, "You'll never find anyone who understands you like I do." She thought I was an accountant. "I made you interesting." To strangers on the internet who mocked me. "You're throwing away 2 years." She threw it away for 2 Caesars month. Kurt has a boat. Cool. Her mom Helen called me yesterday. "Damon, honey, could you maybe talk to her? She's insufferable." She critiqued my casserole for lacking narrative structure. Sorry, Helen. Can't help you. I understand. Also, I read the post about my Thanksgiving turkey being dry as her son-in-law's personality. It was one time and I was trying a new recipe. The marketing firm. They've made her a case study in their internal training about social media policies. Garrett sent me a LinkedIn message. Thanks for the heads up. She also wrote about confidential client strategies. Could have been a lawsuit. Bullet dodged. Tessa, her ex-best friend, reached out. I'm sorry I didn't believe you when you said she could be mean. The blog. Jesus. She wrote that you were cosplaying as an adult. You own a house. She lived with her parents until 27. But here's the actual best part. I'm great. Like, genuinely great. The apartment is peaceful. I can watch my pathetic sci-fi shows without commentary. Mr. Whiskers actually comes out from under furniture now. I started dating Melody from my book club. Turns out she's into boring guys who have stable jobs and don't create drama for content. Melody read the cached blog posts. Her review. So she mocked you for cooking dinner every night, having a savings account, and being kind to service workers. Was she raised by wolves? Worse. Suburban parents who told her she was special. Last I heard through mutual friends, Brooke got rejected from 47 marketing jobs. Karma's beautiful. She tried to pitch a book. My ex was toxic. A survival guide. No publisher's bit. Kurt blocked her after she live-tweeted their first date. Her parents started charging her rent. She writes Yelp reviews now for that dopamine hit, all 1 star. The boutique manager asked her to stop telling customers they have pedestrian taste. Someone sent me her latest Instagram story yesterday. She's selling her ring light and blog equipment. Caption. Letting go of items that no longer serve my journey. Translation. She's broke. Do I feel bad? Nah. She played stupid games. Won stupid prizes. She literally had a perfect situation. Loving boyfriend. Shared apartment. Supportive partner. Paying most of the bills while she built her career. She threw it all away to call me pathetic for internet points. The irony. Her blog's final post before deletion had 10K readers. This Reddit thread about her downfall. 50K upvotes and counting. Guess I'm not so boring after all. P.S. to everyone asking. Yes. Mr. Whiskers is doing amazing. He's no longer an emotionally stunted creature reflecting his owner's inability to connect. Pun 73. He's just a cat who likes tuna and sunny spots. PPS Brooke. Since I know you're reading this. Hi to your mom's account. Dylan never existed. It was always Damon. And my parents think you're the one who likes Trump because you kept calling everything fake news. Have fun with that narrative. Edit. She's already subtweeting about this post. Some people can't move on from the past. Girl, it's been 2 weeks. Edit 2. Her dad Jerome sent me $500 with a note for putting up with her shit. I sent it back with, no charge for the life lesson. He sent it back again with, buy yourself something nice. Not craft beer. Jerome's a real one. Edit 3. The boutique fired her. Apparently she started a TikTok called Retail Diaries mocking customers. The owner's daughter found it. She lasted 19 days.